Okay, so we're making a quick video to talk about pacing for your time trial. I know this is coming out a little bit late, like right before time trial, so um, but this is the screen you're gonna see tomorrow. We have it set up to do an interval workout for 400 meters, so it'll look something like this. Um, there's gonna be some more specifics, but just real quick on what the screen's gonna look like. So we're gonna standardize this on all the. These are called speed coaches. So the top left here is your average speed over the course of your time trial so far. The top right is the speed that you're currently going. Okay, and then the bottom left will be the distance counting down. So when you start going, this is gonna start going downward. So 399 and all the way down till it gets to 0. So one quick note is when you hit 50 meters left, this whole screen is going to turn black and the numbers are going to turn white. Okay, make sure you don't see that and stop, because that means you have 50 meters to go. It's kind of just a visual cue, like this is your last 50 meters, like you want to finish it now, like give everything you got. And then we're going to have on the bottom right will be the timer. So this will be counting up from when you start. Okay, so some people have asked in the past like how to pace. Pacing is a really important thing. Usually the best performances that you're going to get are going to come from pretty even pacing, so not too much performance drop in your second half. So if you've done time trial before, you kind of roughly know what you are at, but if you have kind of a goal in mind, so this is how I usually like to calculate it. So the top shows your speed in meters per second. You're doing a 400 meter time trial, so you want to convert the time goal that you have. Let's say, so we're going to do an example real quick right now. Let's say I want to do this time trial in 2 minutes. So 2 minutes is 120 seconds, right? So you take 400. Okay, so we're going to come over to this calculator. Okay, so we have 400. Oops, I have a decimal. So 400, and you divide it by your goal time in seconds. So this example, we're saying 120 seconds. Okay, when you divide that, you see that this is 3.33. So basically, when you come back to this, the average that you're trying to push this number to should be 3.33. And that should get you to your goal time, whatever your goal time. This example was 2 minutes. So if I can make sure that my average is 3.33 meters per second, then I'm going to be very close to my goal time. So some of you guys have done like PERG trials that give you estimated finish. That's kind of how I like to think about using this average as kind of my estimated finish. So if I'm going along my time trial, and let's say this average so far says 2.2, right? Oh, sorry, 3.2. 2.2 is way too slow. Okay, for my goal. So if it says 3.2, that means I'm a little bit too slow for my goal. So I'm going to try to make sure my speed on this top right, which is the speed I'm currently going at, is closer to 3.33 or higher, so I can pull up this top left number. So I'm trying to keep bumping this up until it gets to about 3.33. So if I know like 3.33 is where I'm going to be pretty, like this is my max effort, like I'm going to be trying to stay around that average. Because if I gun it too hard at the beginning, let's say I get this top right number all the way up to 4. I might feel really great for like 10 seconds and then I might die out. So so if you're thinking about trying to pace, try to calculate that number. Take that 400 divided by your goal time in seconds, and then that's going to be kind of your goal. You're going to try to keep your speed, your current speed, close to your goal, or if you need it a little bit faster, don't go too hard all the time. You need to like pace yourself, right? Obviously, hopefully you've gotten enough experience so you know how much more you can push wherever you're at. But that's just kind of a little tip for tomorrow. This is the tool you guys are going to all have in front of you, and how to use that average speed and your current speed to help maybe try to get you to the goal that you're hoping to hit. All right.